And welcome back, everybody. Well, this is Ghost Stories Told from the South, and I am your co-host, Lexi.
And I am your host, Stephen LeBooth. We got some crazy, scary, spooky stuff for you today.
Yes, we do. It is officially the first week of February.
And it's episode 40, the big 40.
Yeah.
12 more episodes, and it's going to be a whole year that we've been doing this shit.
Stop.
It's amazing.
I
love
it.
doing it, man.
It has made time pass
And
so
we got
fast.
a big announcement. I just signed a deal to get us some advertisements and sponsors. So we'll probably start having some commercials sometime. I don't know when exactly, but I'll give you more details as soon as I get them. But yeah.
Alrighty. All right. Okay, so I'm going to make Dad start out this time because, But all right, so we're going to stay tuned to the end for more. And yeah, let's get started up in here.
Let's get it started in here.
Do you have... What?
I was just playing. You're all serious going, yeah!
I was jamming.
Scary story time, not let's go clubbing time.
Do you have any Valentine stories?
No, I think next week, this next episode coming up, I'm going to do that. I'm going to look up Valentine stuff.
Well, you suck because I have some this time.
Well, good.
Anyway, let's continue on. What's your first story about, Daddy-O?
Of course, all my stuff is going to be about New Zealand for a little bit.
All right.
Going to go over the Larnach, or the Larnach Castle.
Yeah.
In Dunedin, New Zealand. Hope I'm not butchering that.
Yeah, if we are, I'm so sorry.
It was built between 1871 and 1887. Built for the William Larnach family. It was 43 rooms and a huge ballroom, and it always employed 46 servants all the time,
wow.
full time.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah, for that big old house. Well, the ballroom was built for Katie, his favorite daughter, which is kind of rude.
I built this for you because you're my favorite.
Yeah. And she died at the age of 26, and people say her ghost haunts the ballroom.
Ooh.
You can see her in there walking around, sometimes dancing, they said. Dancing, I tell ya.
Dancing.
The home never brought him happiness. After some financial setbacks, he shot himself in 1898.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. And then after that, the grounds went through a lot of changes and a lot of owners. There have been about 30 reports of ghost activity in the big mansion.
Wow.
He's just got a bad family history because the guy killed himself there, and then the woman, the only survivor of the family, I guess, the mom, she was the only one left, so she died in the house. So yeah,
it's cursed,
a lot of death in that house. I don't think I'd move there.
Yeah. Word of advice: do not take the house.
It'd be cool to be like, hey, you want to stay at my mansion? Why aren't you going to stay in this big mansion? Because I don't.
Yeah. All right.
You could stick all your friends in there that you don't like.
Yeah, I'd be like,
say
hey,
you're having a slumber party.
Yeah.
And then, why aren't you going to be here? Oh, I'll be back. I'm going to get the booze.
And then never come back.
Yes.
That'd be fun. Set up cameras then. All right. Well, I'm going to be talking about the
Jesus.
about the Caroline Broad River Bridge in Alhambra, North Carolina.
Say that again.
No, because I'll mess it up worse. Anyway, so there's these stories are centered around the bridge. It happened exactly at the bridge, but it happened around the bridge. So anyway, so the first legend of what happens and everything. These two elderly, wow, Lexi, these two elderly women went into this grocery store one day, and they got groceries and they were headed home. And then as they approached the bridge, they lost control of their vehicle and they fell off the edge, and then they both died. So that's one legend, and people say that they can see them walking alongside the bridge where they died when it rains. And then some people have offered to take them home, and then they agree, and they'll climb into the back seat of the car, and then the driver will like look back at them as he's driving, and they'll be gone.
Oh God.
So that's yeah. I don't know what I would do in that instant. I'd be like, what? There was just a person in here? I swear I'm not going crazy, but also this place is rumored to be the site of many suicides.
That's always wonderful.
Yeah. And the locals believe that they still... Wait, hang on.
What'd you do?
I couldn't read my handwriting for a minute. I was about to say something totally different. Anyway, locals believe that the 2 women who died and the people who did successfully commit suicide still haunt the bridge to this day. People have seen shadows and apparitions. Vehicles have been seen driving over the bridge and then disappear.
Sorry.
And then when the drivers have windows down, they can hear voices and cries can be heard.
Yeah, that's creepy.
So, like, actual stuff, like, I kind of want to go check it out, but at the same time, like, I don't.
Yeah, because I'd be afraid of stuff getting attached to us.
That's what I'm scared of. Like, I want to explore and stuff, but, like, I don't want anything coming home with me.
Well, that's like I was watching it on the Hell House. I don't know if I want to go there. They say it's like a gateway to hell.
Yeah.
And they say some bad stuff happens. People get scratched and stuff, and you know how Ashley is.
Oh, she's like the paranormal hotspot in this family. Like, that girl, she just moved into her house, and her house is haunted.
And it's not really because of it being haunted. I guess because she don't dabble into that stuff.
No, and it's like nothing will happen. Then she'll come over here and stuff will start happening.
Yeah.
Or like she'll leave and everything will be fine. Like she'll go on vacation and then she'll come back and stuff will be happening.
Yeah, I mean she can move and she can go anywhere. It's just ghosts are attracted to her, and she ain't no medium or nothing like that. She just always been that way. That's why I'm like, I don't know if she needs to go. I don't know if I want to go now. Listening to some of the stories. What if something attaches to us?
I don't know. I would not.
In some place like that scary. Would listen to us. You sound like a bunch of chicken shits now.
Yeah. But it's okay. You got to be careful in this stuff.
Yeah, really. I mean, it's people think it's all stupid and there ain't no such thing as ghosts. And
wait till stuff starts happening to you.
Yeah.
Then come check in.
I don't want nothing to follow me home. I mean, I like exploring and stuff like this, but man,
you're wild.
Sorry if you hear some yelling in the back. That's my kids.
Yeah. Jackson's out of school this week, so I've been watching him, and he's wanting to hang out with his big sister since he doesn't get to see me anymore, really, since I moved out. So we've been hanging out and having sister and bro time. And they're hanging out while we're doing this podcast.
And it sounds like WrestleMania in there.
Yes, it does. But, all right, what is your next story?
Okay, my next story is King Seat Sanatorium in Auckland, New Zealand. The
psychiatric.
Yeah, psychiatric. I don't know why I just went.
It's okay.
The psychiatric hospital was built in 1938 and shut down in 1999.
Sorry, that was Reed.
Oh, for over 50 years, patients died and were tortured, and due to the New Zealand policy of a better health system in the I think the 90s. Yeah, because it shut down in 99, dumbass. In the later part of the 90s, the places like the King Seat were closed due to claims of abuse and negligence. And the area has been abandoned and has been the subject of local folklore, and people have experienced supernatural events. At one time, the hospital had 800 patients.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it was a small-ass hospital, too. It wasn't real big.
I think this is one of the stories that I researched.
Oh, I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, we need to start writing this shit down. There was more nurses' suicides were common than the nurses' than patients dying. So there was more nurses dying than patients because they was committing suicide and stuff because they couldn't, the crap that, that went on there.
Yeah.
And then in 1967, 2 teenagers that were patients there, they disappeared and never seen again. And then later that year, 2 adults disappeared that same year, and no trace of them or nothing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They say the nurses and the patients still haunt the place.
Spooky.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do if, like, my friend disappeared while I was, like, just hanging out with her or something. Be like, she was just here.
I was seriously hanging out with somebody.
Ugh. All right. So I'm going to be doing a story from Massachusetts. This is in Hanover, Massachusetts. This is
Massachusetts.
Okay. Now, I'm going to say this, and it corrects me if I say this wrong, because I've been told I say this wrong. Is this how you say this? Plymouth?
Plymouth?
Yeah. Is that how you say that? Plymouth?
That's Plymouth.
Plymouth.
Plymouth. What the hell? I was like,
Plymouth. I call it Plymouth. Okay, so Plymouth/Plymouth County Hospital. You guys know I can't talk right, but that's how I remember how to say it. So, anyway.
So, what you, when you took your test for Plymouth, they got me saying it.
Plymouth.
When you did the Plymouth, when they landed at Plymouth Rock, what'd you say? Plymouth?
I don't remember even being taught.
In history? They didn't teach you that?
I don't think so.
Oh, Lord.
It's been a while. Okay, it's been a minute.
Yeah, Lexi, you haven't been out of school a full year yet.
It was about a year, but I mean, I never did anything in history. I always failed history. History was not my subject.
History was easy.
For you. Okay, so anyway, this is the
Plymouth
County Hospital in Hanover, Massachusetts. So in 1919, this was constructed as a sanatorium to, treat victims of TB from Boston and Plymouth. Plymouth County. I'm gonna be, if I just say Plymouth, just know, or Plymouth, just know that it's the other one. You guys don't know.
Just help us out, guys.
After the TB,
the TB scare of 42.
Yeah, pretty much. It was used as a general hospital. So, like, after everything was, taken care of and the medicine came out and everybody was good, it was used as a general hospital. And then in 1982, it became home to patients who had, like, special long-term care or, like, special chronic illnesses or terminal illnesses. It was a 68-bed place thing, and it was renamed Cranberry Specialty Hospital.
Cranberry. I don't know if I want to go to a hospital named after a drink.
Cranberry. In 1991, 60 patients were transferred to a new building about 18 miles away, and then the hospital was closed in 1992. And it was demolished in 2017. I forgot the word. I almost said.
It's like demoli.
I was about to say
Demali.
I almost said ripped down, so I was like, I don't think that's right. So I was trying to think, but but there's been a lot of deaths, obviously, at this place because it was, the terminally ill, chronic illness place for a little bit. And then apparently there's, like, the stone markers in the woods. So there's, like, a cemetery, but they have, like, stone markers of, like, who's who. But it's just numbers. It's not names.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it doesn't really say a lot about, like, sightings, stuff like that. But, like, people have said they see stuff. They just didn't go into depth. So it's one of the stories where it's like, you got to go to see it yourself. But the building's gone, so I don't know what you'd see.
Yeah. Maybe the grounds are haunted.
Maybe. I have no clue. All right, what's your next story?
My next story is the Riccartoon Racecourse Hotel. It was built in 1845. It was the homestead commanded by Jane Deans. It was a homestead for a while. On November 1933, Donald Foster was shot with a double-barrel shotgun. And despite a heavy investigation, no one was ever convicted with his murder or anything. But here's what's so weird about it. He got shot in the head with the double-barrel shotgun in his sleep while his wife was next to him, and she didn't see anything.
What? How? Like, I'm a hard sleeper, but I know. I
Yeah.
feel like you got, because you get,
I didn't see anything.
like,
What?
especially with a gun that close to your head.
Yeah.
What the heck? Okay, that's suspicious.
Yeah, well, no one got convicted of his murder. And they say he still haunts the halls still to this day looking for his killer. And he likes to touch people. He's a real ladies' man.
That's always fun.
Yeah, he always likes to touch the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, come over here. I'm a funky monkey ghost.
Ooh.
Come over here, guys.
Nasty. Sorry, dude. Sorry, I said nasty. Max looked at me like I was crazy.
I know, because your mama is nasty.
Okay, so my turn again. I'm going to be doing the Village Green Inn in Falmouth, Massachusetts. So I don't really know much.
You say that word right? Are you sure it's Falmouth and not Plymouth?
It's probably Plymouth.
I'm just
I'm
just messing with you.
I don't know. I don't know if it's Falmouth. I really don't know. Anyway, so I don't know any history on this place except for when it was built. I had terrible luck. But, oh my gosh. So sorry, guys. Anyway.
Siblings.
Yeah, I think they forget sometimes. Anyway, this place was built in 1804. That's literally all I got for history. I got the rest of this is ghost stuff. So, this place is haunted by its original owners, they say.
That's how I'm going to be if I ever build a place.
Probably, yeah. There's this girl, Sarah, and she is seen wandering around the halls, but she died in 1823.
Oh, my God.
And she's seen wearing an old nightgown. And get this, she hovers over guests while they sleep. And there's male apparitions, there's an old owner, and then an old doctor. And it's, I guess, like a hotel. Well, it's an inn.
God.
But, yeah, I don't really have much on that one, so I'm going to do another one because, like, that one was a shorty.
That was like 2 minutes.
If that, but...
I guess we're going to have to start doing more than 6.
I have a lot. It's okay.
It's okay, Sam.
It's okay. Okay, so this is going to be the Joshua Ward Hotel.
Why's it got to be a ward?
I don't know. Oh, wait, I didn't say... I meant house, not hotel. And, I don't know. This is in Salem, Massachusetts. So.
Oh, Salem. It's Salem witch time.
I would say there... Yeah, it's kind of about this. Anyway, so this place was built in 1784, and it's actually one of the first brick homes built in Salem. And since 2015, it's been a hotel. George Washington stayed here.
Oh.
And then the sheriff there, when he was a sheriff, like in, you know, the Salem witch trial area, he was famous for his involvement in the Salem witch trials. He would often, what's that word? Because I can't pronounce it. Interrogated. And he would often interrogate
people.
Yeah, interrogate.
You're a witch, admit it, you're a witch.
Yeah, like if you're even the accused, he would just accuse them.
And just keep torturing you until you said yes.
Yeah, and he would do it at his house. And his house is, you know, the Joshua Ward house, you know? So one of the things that he would do is he would tie the neck of the victim or the accused witch, the neck to the ankles. And he would tie it tighter and tighter and tighter until, like, blood would gush out of their nose.
What a sick freak.
So, yeah. And then the basement in his own home was used for torture and to victimize the accused. So he would literally take witches.
He
and,
was
like,
a great fella.
Yeah. Well, he's regularly seen at his house.
What a douche.
Yeah. And apparently how he died, he was crushed by rocks, I guess. So he got he got karma.
Yeah, that's karma. I guess someone accused him of being a witch.
Yeah. Well, so people get sudden unexplained scratches or marks, like on their arms or their back or like their legs. Just like random scratches appear.
Yeah.
And it's been restored once. You know, that's never good, but I mean, if it's been there since the 1700s, then...
Yeah. It needed a little work,
Just
even
a
though
little
it
bit.
stirred stuff up.
Yeah. And then it was on Ghost Adventures in 2011.
I wonder why Zach wouldn't. Come on, torture me.
Hit me.
I like that one and stuff, but Zach gets really into it.
Yeah, did not mean to make noise. I'm so sorry, but all right, you go ahead, Poppy.
All right, I'm gonna do the Waitomo Caves. Oh, the Waitomo Caves Hotel. Whoa, we're gonna go over them caves on what's really out there. But the hotel was built in 1908. A prince that lived there once at one time, or a princess one time, she fell in love with a soldier, but he died. I guess a battle before the couple got to marry. Her spirit haunts the hotel, roaming the halls looking for her lover. So, you never know, guys. You might get a hookup right there. Might get a girlfriend.
God. What is wrong with the kids?
I don't know. That was like perfect timing, though. And then a man haunts the hotel. He is... he committed suicide, and a boy haunts the place, too. In room 1, visitors say blood drips from the bathtub sometimes.
Ew, imagine that. You'd be taking a nice bath and you're relaxing, and then it just starts dripping blood.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
Oh, they say they'll be in there watching TV or something, or chilling from the day's work or whatever, and they'll just be in there relaxing, and all of a sudden they'll hear a drip and there'll be blood coming out of the faucet.
No, thank you.
Yeah, that's where I'm going on vacation.
Yeah.
Nothing like a bloody tub to get the juices flowing.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go.
Hey, go.
This is This is the Ropes Mansion in Massachusetts. So I'm going to say this about this place real quick because we haven't pulled it up. So remember the mansion in Hocus Pocus?
Hocus Pocus?
Yes.
Yes.
This is this place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I knew it. I'm just kidding.
So this place was built by Samuel Bernard. I hope that's
I thought it was built by them witches.
In the later 1720s. Okay, so get this. This guy has crappy history. So his first wife,
big crapper.
His first wife died while they used to live at his old house in Deerfield, and then his second wife died in the in Salem Village in 1743. Then his third wife died in the house in 1753. Then his fourth wife actually outlasted him because then he died in 1762.
Wow. Well, I know where I'm going to move to.
And then in 1768, Judge Ropes purchased the home, and then from one of his nephews, one of Samuel's nephews. But then Judge Ropes.
Oh, Ropes. That's even worse. I got to go in front of Judge Ropes today. I bet you he hung a lot of people.
Maybe that's why his name's that. A lot of colonists attacked the mansion in 1774, and he died. He died in it. Didn't say how, but he died from the attack. So yeah. Okay, so there's a legend. Okay, hang on. So in 1839, which I'm not sure if that's the correct date because to me it does not sound right. Because so he died. Samuel Bernard died in 1762. It says that his daughter/wife, I'll get to that in a second, died in 1839.
Wow.
That don't seem right to me. But if it's his daughter, it does. But if it's his wife, it doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but so basically the legend is that she died, and how she died was that the legend is that it's his wife. The truth is not, but the legend is his wife, and that she burnt to death in her dress in the mansion. The truth is that it was actually the daughter, but I'm not positive, 100%. And her dress caught on fire, and she did die in the mansion. And she haunts it, so.
Spooktacular.
And then in 2009 of August, the mansion caught on fire. And no one knew why. It just randomly caught on fire, and no one could figure out why.
That's crazy.
And then it got renovated, and it made things really bad. It made
It maintain.
It made things 10 times worse.
It maintains.
Oh gosh, I can't talk.
Maintains.
And then you can hear sounds of Abigail screams as she dies, and you can see ghosts.
Screw that. Nope.
And you can also see Judge Ropes. He haunts the mansion.
Looking for someone to hang for a crime.
If that's what he did. If he did, then we're so sorry. But okay, Dad. What are you gonna talk about? Because I need a voice break.
Okay, we can do the Vulcan Hotel. The Vulcan Hotel was built in 1882 out of mud brick. It was restored by present time. The town had a rival with a town down the road, and it was a quite bitter rival. A film crew went there to film a movie. They had an encounter and left and never returned.
Okay.
They say the Rose Room in room 1 of the hotel is home to the spirit of a young woman. People believe it to be Rose. She was a prostitute that was strangled in her death in the 1800s. And what's sad, and even still to this day, when a prostitute die or something, they just kind of, she's a prostitute. No one's gonna miss her.
Yeah,
that's fucked up. That's not cool, man. That's sad. But that's how they kind of flushed it. Took
care of it.
Yeah. She still appears from time to time. She only haunts men.
Okay.
They say she haunts men. She don't scratch them or nothing, but she'll mess with them. They say it's her trying to find the man that killed her.
All right.
But get this though. When I said she wasn't violent, she is violent. Take this back. Men wake up to being choked and scared. And this is when it says maybe she's getting back at the men for her death. Yeah. Sometimes they wake up choking, and they say some guys run out of there and they're like, men, oh, I'm a man.
Yeah.
They'll warn them too. They'll be like, now watch out. There's a ghost. Oh, whatever. I ain't scared of no ghost.
And then they run out crying or something.
Yeah, but if they wake up to her strangling them. Always lovely.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm gonna go next. So,
suck my big toe.
Oh. Okay, so this is the S.K. Pearson Mansion. Now, I got two places where this could be because I really got confused about where it is, because one place said that it was in Massachusetts, but then somebody else said it was in England.
In England.
And that's not even, it's literally not even close to each other, so I don't know how you can get that confused. But it happened.
That's literally separated by a freaking ocean.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. So we're just gonna go off of it, but
we're just gonna go with it because we like to fly by the seat of our pants.
Yeah. All right. So this place was built in 1875. There are 10 bedrooms, but get this, only 2.5 baths. I was like, my house has 2 baths, and it's a 3-bedroom.
Oh my God, that's weird. Why would you? Wow. I guess they figure people wouldn't need to go to the bathroom very much.
I guess. It has 11-foot ceilings, marble fireplaces, and the original windows and doorknobs and doors. And it's dirt cheap. This place is on the market for $329,000. I guess that's dirt
a lot
cheap.
of money.
Well, I guess that's dirt cheap for a mansion.
Oh yeah, it's a mansion. I guess what kills it though, 2.5 baths. Really?
That, and it's really, I guess everyone says it's really haunted.
Oh.
So.
Like I said, I'd go around buying places like that and use them as a room and board or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And I'd charge people, like investigators, to come check it out.
That'd be awesome.
I'd make money off of it.
There are several deaths documented, and it's also been a hall, a private home, and a brothel. So a little bit of history. So one person that has died in there is a prostitute. It only said that one, and I guess because she was strangled. So yeah, she literally was strangled to death. And then it's been on Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters, My Ghost Story, and the 10 most haunted places in New England.
New England, they got great crab cakes.
They see this little boy who stares out the window sometimes, and then they see a busy servant in the hallways, and then they see a sad woman roaming the hallways.
That's sad. Boom.
And they hear noises, objects move, they hear chants, whispers, foul odors, there's shadows. They hear doorknobs, but like there's door knocks, like, you know, like
People knocking?
yeah, but there's no one there. Then they hear voices, like they'll be like, "Oh, Lexi," but there will be like
There'll be nothing there.
Yeah, so it's one of those. It's like, oh, what? All right, what do you have?
This one's like really short. I'll be lucky if it lasts a minute.
Okay.
I'm talking about the Abigail Tasman coast. Legend goes back to the 1820s. All night you can see a phantom Marai canoe with a crew chanting, and you can hear a woman crying. It's the woman seeking their men leaving. So apparently legend is these warriors were in the canoes going away chanting their battle cry or whatever, and the women are on the shore crying, weeping for their husbands leaving.
Okay.
So if you're ever around the old coastline there and you hear that, hear women crying, start looking out there in the ocean. Look for some guys in a canoe chanting.
Yeah, just do it. All right, I have a shorty too, but I'm gonna do two back to back. So
back to front.
All right. This is about the Perkins and Sons ship's candlery
You're a candlery.
in Savannah, Georgia. It's a ship wares or a ship goods shop that vends a lot of historic gear or trapping on the ships. That's basically what it is. But it apparently is haunted by a few apparitions, whatever, ghosts, basically.
It's haunted by some real scary shit, Mike.
Yeah.
Really scary.
It's apparently plagued by this ghost named Laura. Laura.
She pops up everywhere.
Yeah. But that's it on that one. That one was really shorty. I couldn't really find anything on it, but hey.
That's all right.
It's okay. Man, all these pins suck. I've gone through like 5 pins before once we started.
This is a brand new one. There's no way.
It's not working.
Bull crap.
We're having technical difficulties.
Oh, wow. It's working fine for Dad. Look at that.
It doesn't work on the sticky note. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Sorry, we're having a fight over if the pin works or not. And it works for Dad.
Didn't work for Lexi. All right. So this is the Anderson Prison in Georgia. So I didn't know about this place. I guess it was important in like the war or something, and I didn't know about it. I don't know about the prison, but I knew about the war. But anyway.
Well, it's probably like a prison for it.
It was a prison for...
A military prison. That's what I was trying to say.
It was a prison for Union soldiers.
Yeah.
So
it was a prison for the, soldiers.
Well, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so from 1864 in February until the end of the American Civil War, in April of 1865. Why can't I talk? The site served as a notorious Confederate military prison. It was called Camp Sumter. It was apparently the largest prison for the South, or for the Union soldiers. Thank you, Union soldiers. And then it was known for its unhealthy conditions and high death rate. And at least 13,000, geez, cannot talk, guys, I'm sorry. At least 13,000 prisoners died there. So
wow.
Apparently you can hear echoes of guns firing. I'm having a difficulty today talking.
Yeah, I know. What's wrong with yous?
My mouth won't work.
You're possessed.
You can hear loud cries, faint whispers, and yelling. You can smell like really bad stuff. And you can see shadows and figures.
Well, heck, I mean, they've seen so much death through there, probably crazy crap.
Oh, yeah. Do you have any more stories?
No, I'm storied out.
Okay, well, then I can do my Valentine's Day stuff, because I did write a little bit for Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Okay. So, I started looking at facts about Valentine's Day, but I only found 2, and it's not like scary facts, but they're like, interesting, and I was like, okay, we can talk about this and just kind of get more, So I didn't know this. Apparently Valentine's Day is banned in some places.
What?
Yeah, it's not celebrated everywhere, apparently, and it's against the law in some countries.
Yeah.
One of the places is Saudi Arabia.
Really?
Apparently, and if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry, but that's what the internet said, and that's how we do our research, so...
That's crazy. Why would it be...
Apparently, the Commission for Promotion of Virtue and Prevention of Vice, I don't know what that is, but it restricts the sale of roses or anything red on that day.
My God.
So
don't fuck up and wear your red shoes.
Yeah.
Good thing I don't live there. Oh my God. I forget and put my red shoes on and get the hit.
You get the law.
Get the crap beat out of me with a cane stick.
And then this is another thing. It's a big business, but I didn't realize how much people put into it. So about 55% of Americans celebrate, and then we spend about $18.2 billion a year on freaking Valentine's Day.
Oh my God.
That's so stupid.
It is. Because all it is just a competition.
Yes, that's what it is.
That's
about.
all it is. It's look what I got. Well, look what he got me. And do.
Literally, I literally don't do anything.
Stick it in your hand.
I have a bath.
Yeah.
So men average about $180 per Valentine's Day, and women only average about $74. So you can see right there, men take more appreciation in their women about the gifts and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Did you hear that?
Yes, that sounded like a hyena, but it's my daughter.
Stephanie is sketty.
Yeah, she's a little scary. That was weird.
All right, I'm going to do one urban legend real quick, and then I'm going to kick it off to Dad. Something just shocked my mouth.
Okay. That's weird.
I don't know what it was. All right. This is the legend of Wild Rose. So in Ireland, there is one young woman named Eliza Day, a.k.a. Wild Rose. One day, a man came into town and saw Eliza, at the grocery store, and knew instantly, that she was, the one, his forever. So he followed.
She's my forever.
Yeah. So he followed her home, showed up at her door, and introduced himself and kissed her. Second day, he showed up with a single rose and asked her to meet him at the river tomorrow. And the third day, they went to the river, and she stood in the bank, and she was gazing at the water. He kissed her. And then he picked up a rock and beat her to death with a rock. And then as he was hitting her, he goes, all beauty has to die.
Okay, this guy's weird, and he's a little cuckoo.
And then he got that rose that he gave her, and he placed it between the teeth of her mouth. And then he just, put her in the river and drifted her down.
What is wrong with this guy?
I don't know. Her body was never found, apparently, and you can see her roaming.
Wow.
So, yeah. I just read that, and
crazy.
I was like, what? I was like, oh, this is so sweet. They're hanging out in the river, and then all of a sudden, oh, beauty must die.
Come here, kiss me. Pow, pow.
I'm like, what?
I'm just beating you in the head with this rock because I love you.
Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, babe.
Wow. I didn't know Valentine's Day was banned in some places, so I'm going to move to them countries. We're almost done.
Yeah, hang on, bud.
We're almost done.
I don't know if that was Stephanie or Jackson. I just said bud. All right, guys. Well, the kids are getting impatient, so we got to hop off.
But it's been real. It's been fun. Like I said, our big announcement is we're going to probably get some advertisements, make a little ching-ching.
Chingity-ching,
doing this, and get bigger and better, guys. And we're on Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube. We're pretty much on anything. iHeart,
anything and everything.
Amazon. We're even starting to get a lot of downloads, like I said, in New Zealand and now in Spain.
Yeah.
I love it to
And
pieces.
I think we have just about all 50 states.
Yes. Want to give a big thanks to everybody who listens to us and all that, and I hope you have a great day.
Yeah, and thank you guys for all the follows on Instagram. I got on there today, and we got, I think 30 new follows.
Oh, shoot, yeah. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yes, and we got a really good record for January. We got, a 150, I think. We were beating, we're keeping...
No, we got over 200.
Oh, really? Yeah, so each month we're beating. We made a...
We had about 160 for last month, January.
Yeah,
I was thinking about December. December is what we got 200, which was shocking.
We have January was the third month we made the best.
Yeah, we're coming up on 1,300 downloads too, guys. That's not bad for...
We're about to be at 1,400, actually.
Oh, yeah, 1,400. That's not bad for a couple of old country bumpkins doing this.
Yeah, it's going great.
I want to thank you... Excuse me. Thank you guys a bunch for that, man. Y'all don't know how much we appreciate it. We really... Excuse me. We really love doing what we do, guys.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to hop off here.
And if you've been listening to this has been Ghost Stories Told from the South. I am your host, Stephen LeBooth. And this is...
your co-host, Alexia LeBooth.
She can talk.
Remember to check underneath your beds and in your closets. Goodbye.
Don't get scared. Don't look for the Munchkin Man.